back. And this morning we are digging into the impact of 23andMe. The DNA background research company filed for bankruptcy this week. 23andMe insists there will be no changes to how sensitive data is stored, managed, or protected. But some experts disagree, saying that your data is at risk. So what does this all mean for you if you have used this company? Joining us to talk more about this is Dorin Lee, business and brand analyst with Belite Capital. Dorin, good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I want to start with some background on all this first. I mean, how did we get to this point with 23andMe filing for bankruptcy?
Sure. So, they have 15 million customers, but they have a one-time service, right? Which is to spit in a saliva kit, send it off, and be able to get information about your genetic and your report. But they weren't able to get those customers to come back and keep spending money. On the other side of their business, they have a research-based company where they're trying to sell research to pharmaceutical companies to help develop drugs and treatments, and it just wasn't sustainable.
I know this has all been a little confusing, when it comes to the impact that this has on people who have used this company. You said it, 15 million customers worldwide. How likely is it that personal data could be sold or transferred with this whole process?
I think that's a part of the deal, actually, because about 80% of those 15 million people, they signed up to have their DNA researched. And so as they go and try to sell this business, it's going to include that data if it's not removed.
Many experts are telling people to go in, delete their profiles. We have a kind of a step-by-step way to do that on our website right now. But how can you be certain that everything will actually be removed? What can people do to protect themselves?
Well, it's kind of allowing someone to go into your house when the door is left unlocked, right? We've already provided the data, which is our DNA, to these companies. So they have it, and they've used it likely or possibly in research before. And so even if you go in and delete that data now, it may have already been used in research. And when they package this business up, it will include that research.
There have been, of course, many critics about this industry, but others have loved it, and it really has had a positive impact on some families. What could this potentially mean for other businesses in this ancestry sector right now?
Well, what I see is their competitors are also owned by big conglomerates. Like, for instance, ancestry.com is owned by Blackstone. And so what we're going to see is whether a small fry or a smaller guy or an independent company is able to survive on its own, just selling a one-time service. Maybe there won't be as much money in the testing kits, but I think we will see more use of person's data to survive in the ancestry genre right now.
All right, still so much developing. We appreciate your insight, Dorin Lee. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.